C-Train here, and do I have bad news for U.S. men's national team fans? That's right, U.S. men's soccer fans, it is over. Y'all, it's over. Let me explain real quick. Okay, there is absolutely now, okay, so let's recap. The United States barely scraped away with a tie against Brazil. Brazil dominated the run of play with above 60% possession. I believe that they outshot the United States 2-1 and were clearly, conclusively, and concisely in control of the game. However, it was tied at 1-1. That was the final score. Now, the game was tied. However, the United States declared victory. So Matt Turner, the United States goalie, declared it a, quote, triumphant. They declared the tie a triumphant, and everybody's saying how well the United States played. Hey, tell me real quick, what effing game did you watch? Are you okay? Do you need to be checked in the head or anywhere else, United States soccer fans? It is over. Congratulations for moving the goalposts. You've lowered the standards. It is absolutely over. Now, when I said that Greg Berhalter was a bad coach, and I wasn't lying. I sort of like, we have the record, okay? Non-CONCACAF, he's like a 50% chance that you're going to win. Any game that isn't in the CONCACAF region, and it's a coin flip whether the United States is going to win, okay? Also, Greg Berhalter is like an alleged abuser, definitely an alleged abuser, and of his now wife, and also like a manipulator of Giovanni Reyna. He told Reyna, one of the most skilled talents that the United States soccer has had in a while, he told Reyna that he was going to make it onto the World Cup team, but he wasn't going to play much in the World Cup. For no reason he said that, essentially, because Berhalter likes to manipulate people. Probably why, allegedly. What? Okay. So how my claim was that Berhalter was an alleged abuser, manipulator, and also that he's the worst offensive coach that I've ever seen, like by far, in anything. He shouldn't be watching offensive soccer on TV. He's worse than that. I don't think that he understands anything about offensive soccer whatsoever, and that's scary because his defenses are always really bad too. Okay, but how did the United States score? Did they score in the run of play? Just tell me. Did they score in the run of play? Was it like a pass, or like was it a set piece and the United States are just traditionally pretty good at set pieces? It was the latter. It was a set piece. Christian Pulisic scored on an amazing set piece goal, but it wasn't in the run of play. It was against the run of play, and it had little to no buildup. So it's the tactics aren't working. The United States men's national team still aren't scoring goals. They're not scoring like goals in the run of play. For example, here, Germany like to score a lot of set piece goals. Germany thrive off of getting set pieces. Corners, free kicks outside of the box, like 10 yards away from the box. They thrive on that. It's because the average Germans are bigger. No, in the air, they're literally better and bigger in the air. So they win on these set pieces because they're huge men. The German national team are tall, big guys. Mats Hummels is like 6'5", something like that, okay? So the United States national team, the men's national team, when they had some good success in the 2002 World Cup, for example, they would get the ball wide. They'd usually get the ball wide with a Donovan, Beasley, Eddie Lewis, okay? Then they'd cross it to Brian McBride. Get the ball wide, pass it to McBride. You tell me, what did the United States do? Now, what are the tactics? What do they do? Do they get it wide and pass it to Balogun? Do they work the center and through balls through the center of the defense? No, they don't do anything. They don't have any tactics because they have a horrible coach. They have a horrible coach that doesn't understand tactics in any way, shape, or form. I explained that before the Brazil game. They only scored from a set piece in the Brazil game. There's no, I don't know what to tell you. But the thing that I'm telling you is that it's over. The United States claimed victory after they didn't win against Brazil, and the goalposts have now moved back. It's like we beat Brazil in '98. Now it's a win when we tie. I don't get it. It's because the goalposts have been moved. The standards have been lowered. Like, I wanted the U.S. team should have won 3-0 or 4-0 in that game. A good United States team, an offensive United States team, easily. Brazil played so poorly that Ronaldinho will not watch them in the Copa America. One more time. Brazil played so poorly against the United States that Ronaldinho refuses to watch them. That's how poorly they played, and they still tied. So when we're looking, though, for Copa America, don't you lower your standards. We demand, the United States demands at least a place finish. Look, we're going for a place finish in the World Cup. We have to. We're one of the top 10 talented teams easily in the world. Talent and roster composition, easily world-class talent. Top 10 talent. So, Copa America, we need the place. First, second, or third, need the place. If we don't, I'm gonna laugh in your guys' faces. Everybody's face. Because I will have been the one to call it. It's like, guys, the United States never went anywhere with Greg Berhalter. This is what I'm saying. They never went anywhere. They're not going anywhere, and they're still not going to go nowhere. So this is sort of hilarious. It's the definition of insanity. Honestly, we're doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But here's what I can say: United States soccer fans, if that was a triumphant. Brazil is one of the top teams easily in South America, absolutely the world. The United States absolutely needs a place finish. First or second in Copa America. First or second in Copa America, and we demand it. If not, Greg Berhalter should be fired, but he should have already been fired. But it's not going to be like that, because this is what's going to happen. Whatever happens, they'll just lower the standards and move the goalposts. If Bolivia tie or beat the United States, it was early on and they have to get rolling. If they get kicked out early, maybe they had an injury. It will always be excuses with Greg Berhalter, and it will never be results. One more time, it will always be excuses with Greg Berhalter. It will never be results. Okay? They tied 1-1. That's not even a good result, and you get excuses. They can't be anyone but Mexico in CONCACAF. They can't do it, and they are in denial about the fact that they can't do it. So, unfortunately, we have lost, United States soccer fans. 2026 World Cup, no chance. They got no chance. I do not believe in Coach Greg Berhalter. I don't believe in I have been in charge of hiring people before. I wouldn't hire him. I believe he is literally an alleged abuser and a manipulator, a crass manipulator of people. Dude. You just can't have it. You can't have it. That's such a bad combination. I would never trust that guy with my kids. I'd never trust that guy if I had kids. Never. Out of your mind. So, U.S. soccer has gone absolutely insane. Hey, what do you think? Do you want to have expectations? Right below in the comments. Do you have expectations for the United States soccer team? Or do you just not really care, and whatever they do will just lower the standards and make excuses and be apologists? One more time. Do you like being an apologist to an alleged abuser in United States coach Greg Berhalter? And tell me below why. Why do you like a coach who allegedly abuses people and also can't beat any other team except for Mexico? Put that below. Have fun. Like, subscribe, comment. C-Train's out.